Hi, hello, good morning. It's me, Angela. Hi. So I am here at the intersection where my dad got in a car accident and passed away about a little over 12 years ago. You can see, here we are, and this little area over here is where his car ended up landing. So I have my Ovilus with me, and I've been wanting to do this for a while to test this out here and just see if we get anything. So I'm going to turn this sucker on. And I know a lot of people say, like, you shouldn't go looking for deceased relatives because sometimes things that are bad, that are definitely not them, can find their way in. And I think that that's absolutely true. I keep myself very guarded. I do a lot of praying. I'm a pretty religious person. I don't go to church, but I have my own, relationship with God. And I feel right with that. So we're going to go and click on the ABC dictionary mode on this side. And usually when you first turn it on, it spits a few words out. So let me turn this around. Usually it does. Usually it spits a couple words out, like literally every time I turn this on. So I'm surprised. Though. Cloister. Cloister. I don't know. I don't even know what cloister means. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up here. Is there anyone here? Cloister. I did take this to the cemetery where he's buried, and obviously, there's a lot of activity there because there's a lot of people there, so that over there I got a lot more in terms of responses. Cloister is a covered walk in a convent or monastery or cathedral, typically with a wall on one side. The verb means seclude or shut up, as if in a convent or monastery. So to shut away, I guess. Oh, and of course my battery is gonna die, which is weird. Yeah, I have extensions in today that are very long. Now I don't know if this is my dad coming through or not, but if it was, that would be something that he would mention because I always had pretty short hair and I have some luscious clip-ins today. Is there anything else that you want to say before my battery dies? I can try to record this on my phone. Sucks, I didn't bring my spare battery. Is there anything else that you want to say? It's weird that the battery is already draining. So interrupt. Spoon. Interrupt and spoon. Okay, I don't know. I was interrupted, yeah, because I had to change my battery. I don't know what. Grandma. Halo. Grandma and Halo. You want to say hi to Grandma? My dad's mom is having some health issues right now. So, like I said, I'm taking this with a grain of salt, but if this was him, that would be interesting because she's in a home right now being taken care of. And it is interesting. I mean, when you get these kinds of things, you could really take any word and, you know, apply it. A spoon, I wonder too, when I saw my grandma recently, I was helping her eat because she was having a hard time, and I had to spoon feed her. So, like I said, I don't know if this means anything, but it could. And sometimes looking at, so halo, you could take it as a physical halo, or that they were trying to put a word through, and maybe it was that he wants to tell her hello. And what sucks is obviously during this time, you know, you can't get into old folks' homes to see anyone because of this virus. Is there anything else that you want to say? Okay, let's try a different mode and see if we get any different responses. So there's the phonetic one, where sounds are it puts out sounds, and you're supposed to see if you can make anything out of it. You can use this to put words out if you want. There. I know this is a little different from what we just had, so it's relearning it. It seems to talk every time I start talking. Oh, now not. Nothing? Okay, that's fine. Sorry, it's so sunny. You got nothing else to say? Okay. So, let's see. There's a few different things here. I can't remember what this one is. What is this one? Oh, this just tells you the energy and when the energy levels rise or fall. So, if there is anyone here, can you make this energy level spike? Can you spike the energy level? Oh, do you see that? That's good. That's really good. That's really good. You're doing such a good job. Oh my God, look at you go. Hey, you're doing a really good job. All right, can you make it spike big? Just like 1, 2, 3. No. I don't blame him. If I was a ghost, I'd be like, lady, don't tell me what to do. I see all the little spikes, though. That's really good. You're doing a good job. You're doing good. Hey, thanks for participating in that. That was really good. Can you do it one more time? Just make the energy spike, even the littlest bit. I know you can do it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. I see it. Hey, good job. There's a couple. I see it. Hey. It probably takes a minute to harness your energy. That's so good. You're doing really good. Okay, we're going to try a different one, okay? Okay? Yeah, you did a good job. I see the little spikes. I see them. Yeah. Okay, let's try a different one. Oh, whoa, that's a big one. All right. So let's try, what is this one? I can't remember. I honestly don't know what this is. Motion. So I think this is if I was to let it alone, but my car is idling right now. And that would tell you if it's been moved. So that would be a really hard one for us to test out right now. So we're not going to test that one. So let's go back. Let's try this one. Look at that. Huh. I didn't even know it did that. Oh no, those are literally just my dirty fingerprints. So this allows them to like draw, I suppose, if they want to draw something, which I don't know really what the point of that is. But you could maybe potentially see something. Okay, if there's anything here, can you give me some more of those purple colored squares? Could you give me any more of the purple colored squares? No more purple? I know that was your favorite color. Purple? No purple? I see some blue down there. Oh, oh, oh. I'm seeing blues and light blues. But can you give me purple? Sorry, guys. It's like so... Can you give me purple? I'm seeing blues. And I suppose, you know, they say like, oh, it could turn out to be like the shape of a face or something. So we're just going to go back to home. Okay, now it's getting a little hot. Turn on the AC a little bit. So there's also the true and false, right? So now you can use this, right? If you go up, it goes to true. And if you go down, it goes to false, okay? So true or false, hold on. Did my dad pass away here? Up for true and down for false. You can do it. False. Well, we know that false is not correct. So you can also use it for yeses or nos. Is my dad here? Yes or no? Is Lance here? Yes or no? Up for yes. Yes. Okay. Is the other gentleman from the car accident here? Yes or no? Up for yes, down for no. If you're here, you just go up for yes. You are here. Okay. Are you at peace? Yes. Are you in pain anymore? Yes. Are you in physical pain or heartache pain? Oh, I guess, let's see. Are you in heartache pain? Yes. Are you in physical pain? Yes. Now, like I said, I mean, I don't know how much I believe these things. Am I here in my car? Is Angela Rodarte here? Is Angela Rodarte here in the flesh? Up for yes. Yeah, that's true. Am I wearing a black shirt? Yes. Dad, if you're here, do I have too many tattoos? Okay, Dad, if you're here, do you wish I didn't have a nose ring? Do you see my nose ring? Do you wish that I didn't have a nose ring? Yes. So I don't know. This is interesting enough. Okay, and I'm sorry if there really is anyone here that we're just getting the hang of this thing and I'm changing it up on you. So that's your log for the Ovilus part. So this one is proximity, and this tells you if there is something in proximity to you, it's supposed to spike up. So if you're here, can you spike up in the direction of the intersection? So it's coming around. And when it hits about 12 o'clock, that's where the intersection is. So can you make it spike here at the top in the direction of the intersection? Nothing really there. We're going to go around one more time. Okay. Can you make it spike in the direction of the intersection? It's making its way around. There's apparently a lot behind me. Alright, coming around. Can you make it spike over here? Nothing. Okay, it's okay. So let's finish this out with a last dictionary mode session before we take off. Ooh, if you're giving me compliments, I will take them. Thank you. Even though the shadow looks like I have a double chin in this. Okay. Dad, if you're here, can you say something on here that would make sense to me? If you're here, can you say something that would make sense to me? Because I have to go after this. Ago. It was a long time ago. It's been a long time. I have to go soon. Can you say anything else? You did really good with all of those other ones. Now we're back to the words, and I don't know if it's hard to get the words through, but you can use this device to put any words that you want. Any words that you want on here. So is there anything else that you'd like to say? Anything else that you want to say, you can put on here.
Grace.
Grace, okay. I don't know anyone named Grace. I say Grace. Doesn't really have any special meaning in this context. You always feel weird talking, to the unknown, using these devices and trying to make sense of what's going on. So it's interesting, to say the least. And I feel like a goober just having this conversation with whatever may or may not be there. All right, I do actually have to go. So can you give me anything else? Is there anything else that you can say? I'm asking for my dad to come through because he's been around a lot lately. I've been having a lot of dreams about him and been seeing a lot of little hummingbirds, which is usually his little sign for being around. So I hear you, I see you, I know you've been around. I don't know what you're up to, but can you give me anything else on here? Just push it through with all your might. Come on. You can do it. It's getting hot in here too. I gotta turn that AC back on. It's pretty quiet. Nothing else? Because I got to get going on the road. No? That's the other thing. It's kind of addicting. You're like, oh, I want to hear one more thing. I want to hear one more thing. So you could be using this thing for hours just waiting for it to say something else because you're like, okay, what else is it going to say? Could I make sense out of that? Is that all you got? Oops. Ah.
Word. Dives.
Word and dives. Doesn't really mean anything to me. And notice though too, when I move it around, because it's detecting energy, right? So it also tends to say things when I move it. And that could be picking up residual energy. It could be picking up, obviously like my car is on too. I have my, radio off, but I also have my phone, which is, getting emails and things. So all of these factors could be changing the energy that could play a part in this. But yeah, like anytime I move it, usually it'll say something different. But I guess that's all we're going to get today. So I'm going to turn this off. So that's just my little experiment of using the spirit box. I don't even know what I'm using. The Ovilus 5B here at the site of my dad's car accident. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just interesting. I don't know that I found definitive evidence that I've talked directly to my, passed away family member. But, needless to say, I think it is interesting, especially for people like myself that enjoy the paranormal and all things weird and strange. And I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit more about how the Ovilus works, especially if you're interested in purchasing one. You've now seen a few of the things that I think we went through everything that it can do. So, I hope you have a lovely time in this time we are in. Alright, thanks. That's how you do. Okay, side note, I just got home and I went to change my card in here, and I accidentally turned on the power button and it turned on, and look at how much battery it has. This is the same day the battery quit. It died on me. It died. And now it says it has almost half of the battery left. How is this possible? Paranormal? You let me know.